Good morning, everybody. Welcome back through installment Scott selections here for Thursday, December 14th. For again, today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner in the NBA with the Sixers team total over 123.5 at minus 115 on FanDuel. Sixers at 70 points in the first half and kind of coasted over as Embiid dropped 40 plus, and the Pistons had no answers defensively. It's a nice winner. Look for the winner here on Thursday. And for today's play of the day, going back to the NBA, looking at a matchup between the Nets and the Nuggets, taking place at around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, I'm going to take a player prop. Going to take Jokic over 12.5 rebounds at minus 125 on BetMGM. Time recording of 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why we're going to take Jokic over 12.5 rebounds in this game. First reason, he's been very good at rebounding lately, as Jokic has recorded at least 13 rebounds in 12 of his last 19 games. And he's also been really good at rebounding at home, as Jokic has recorded at least 13 rebounds in 7 of his last 10 home games. Now, Jokic is entering this game off of a pretty weird outcome in the previous game. He got ejected. You might remember it, that game against the Bulls, where it seemed like he really didn't do much besides talking to the official, and he got ejected. So I do wonder if Jokic will be extra motivated for this game after what unfolded in Chicago, especially since it is a home game. But Jokic in that game had 9 rebounds in just 16 minutes. So even though, according to the trends, he went under with rebounds, it was because of fluky circumstances. He was on pace for potentially going for 20 in that game. And I do think as a result, his rebounding number is a little bit too low and should be higher. So I'm going to jump in now before the line moves. But to go through Jokic's numbers against the Nets recently, he's owned this team on the glass. In the last 2 meetings against the Nets, Jokic has recorded at least 17 rebounds. So I do think that Jokic is once again in line to dominate in the front court. Claxton's a little bit too skinny to actually guard him, and Sharp as a backup center seems to be in foul trouble all the time. I think that Jokic should be able to feast on the glass in this matchup. But to go through the actual Nets centers or the against opposing centers recently, they've not been very good at preventing them from rebounding. So I mentioned before, Claxton is an athletic center, but definitely a little bit on the weaker side in terms of strength. And recently, the Nets have gotten torched on the glass. So to go through the last 2 games, they played the Suns yesterday. Nurkic had a casual 22 rebounds. And the game before that, they played the Kings. Sabonis had a casual 16. So simply put, I just think that Jokic is going to be too big and too physical for Claxton and Sharp to handle. I think Jokic will be able to park himself in the lane the entire game and really just get a bunch of rebounds. But simply put, 12.5 rebounds for a guy that's gone over in 12 of the last 19 games, 7 of the last 10 home games, and he's had 17 plus rebounds in each of the last 2 games against the Nets. This line just seems too short to me. I think Jokic probably goes somewhere around 14 or 15 in this game, but 12.5 is too low. I am going to go with the over. So play that once again here for Thursday, December 14th. Is going to be on Jokic over 12.5 rebounds at minus 125 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.